Oh my gosh, we did it.
We are finally live.
Oh my gosh.
My head is going to explode right now.
Your head doesn't fit inside your hair.
It does. Shut up.
Is that what happens when doves cry?
No, they go "Wah, wah," something like that.
Why is your face so big?
Because I'm so beautiful.
I like this brown shirt I'm wearing. And you're like, "Hey, check out this brown shirt." And then Rutledge is all like,
These guys.
"Check out these guys."
These guys.
Wow. So, yeah, tonight's going to be exciting.
So if you guys can go over to talkingbeards.com, our website right now.
Right now.
It's live over there. Can you believe that?
It's also live on the youtube.com as well.
And Twitch. Our handle at Twitch is talkingbeards69.
We have a big 0 people over on Twitch right now.
Hey, man.
So, hey, guess what?
Chicken butt.
You are a chicken butt. But, oh, hey! We are live.
Oh, we are.
And we are all dressed up and ready to go for our very exciting episode tonight of Talking Beards. We are sportscasters. Look how good we look. Scott even has a lapel pin.
Yes, and I have I'm ready with my sportscaster microphone too. We're gonna see. I'm gonna ask questions and go, and yes, sir, and you're gonna be like, yes, sir, and then I'm gonna go, and then like that.
Oh, did you hear that? And then I got this microphone.
Yeah, it's a pen, you idiot.
Hey,
Bill Badewski's here.
What's up, Bill Badewski? So let's go ahead and get this started. This is episode number 64 of Talking Beards. Tonight we have the legendary Rutledge Wood will be on the show tonight. So I
just met him for the first time.
Me too. I peed a little.
I met him first though.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I pretty much saw him first before you did.
You did. You definitely saw him first. So if you are not aware of who Rutledge Wood is, he is an analyst on NBC, NASCAR on NBC. He was on Top Gear America, and he has a host of other shows, and we will definitely get into all of that here in probably about 15, 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started with the show. I am Aaron D. Johnston and Scott.
I am Scott Secor, and I look good tonight, according to
You do.
And you do too. We're all, yes, we are. Y'all are dressed up.
We are dressed up,
says Michelle Emerson live from her bathtub.
Michelle Emerson live from her bathtub.
Live. Breaking news: Michelle Emerson live from her bathtub.
I'd listen to that podcast.
Yes. Anyways, you can find out more information about us by going to talkingbeards.com. Over there, there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff over there. You can subscribe to the Talking Beards, the podcast, which has a whole bunch of really awesome old episodes, 139 episodes, I think, something like that.
So crazy. That's
so
a
many.
ton.
So many. But so you can check out the podcast. You can subscribe to it there. You can also we have a store where you guys can get some really cool Talking Beards merchandise, such as t-shirts, pants, coffee cups. No one has a sports coat you can borrow. These are ours, and
get your own Ben Reed.
This is when you're a broadcaster. This is what you're supposed to wear.
Oh, show them what broadcasters do.
And now for the news.
Oh, so good. So good.
Like that. Yeah. Goats in a coat. That's right, Mark Jones.
Goats and coats.
But and you can also, if you feel so inclined and you happen, in these trying times, if you guys have an extra buck or two and you want to throw it our way, there's a little thing on there where you can donate $1 if you'd like or whatever. But it just helps us. Our show costs are pretty extensive. So if you feel like it, that'd be awesome. If you can't, that's also cool too. So, and there's a bunch of other assorted things over on the website. So, but as we get to the end of the show and we start getting into the actual show, we ask you to do one thing. And tonight is probably one of the most important nights that you guys actually do what we are about to ask of you.
Yeah, so if you are watching the show tonight, please, I know a lot of people probably don't generally do this every episode, but tonight, everybody should share this episode. Look, it's Rutledge, and he's holding a share. So,
He's holding a share, and that guy behind him is holding a sign that has an 18 on it.
yeah, he's pretty smart because that's probably one of
how old
pit crew members.
Probably how old Cher was in that picture.
Yeah, Cher is 18 years old because you can see on that sign back there. So please, everyone, share this episode. Hopefully, it's a very exciting episode, and hopefully, I don't just like sit here and stare. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. I don't know. So, yeah. So let's just get started.
Trousers. She says trousers. I'm wearing. I stood up while I wasn't on the screen, so I'm not wearing trousers.
I am also not wearing trousers.
Yes.
Why is there? Do we like this or this?
Don Shea of the Shea Butter Monopoly.
Shea Butter Monopoly. Share. So yeah, share this episode, everybody.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, Eric Brooks shared us. He's like shared it.
Thank you, Eric Brooks. We appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started into the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board of Butts.
There, I did it that time.
You did it.
So everyone, if you guys are new to the show and you've never been here before to watch the show and you're new to the community, we ask that you go over to our Facebook page, and right underneath our top banner, there is a little button that says visit group. If you click on that, it'll take you to the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board, or you can just do a general share a search in the search bar menu just for the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board.
Hello, Maddie.
Hello, Maddie. Hello, and Madeline. Also,
Kenny Parbell, take your trash out.
Yep. Lee BMG's here. We got like a plethora of people from England in here tonight.
A plethora. We're huge in England. We have like 3 people here from England right now. So
probably more than that. They're just not talking. There's tons of people in here.
They don't speak English.
Yeah, they're like, throw another shrimp on the bobby.
Yeah. Hey, you have a message from Ben Samuels on your screen.
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah, because he shared it to me. This is what he does every week.
He does it every week. Thanks, Ben. Thank you for sharing our episode to us. We appreciate it.
Sparks just shared it to me. Wow, look at that. Everyone's doing the job of sharing it. They're sharing it to someone that's like already like on the show watching it right now. But
they're doing it.
What?
They're doing it.
They're doing it. So back to the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. So if you guys have something that you guys are doing with your community, or if you guys are doing a fundraiser, some charity event, a cakewalk, or a car wash, like a sockless car wash, because I hear those are pretty popular over in Ireland. Like, in the United States, they do topless car washes, but in Ireland, they do sockless car washes. I don't ask me. I don't
call it a sock hop, Scott.
Yeah. Because they jump on them,
but
exactly. Just they're like real close distance to the ground. But so if you have anything really cool that you want to share with the whole community, go over there, post it on there, and we will get to it on the next show. But as we've been doing quite a few of these shows lately, the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board is running a little dry, and also for the fact that pretty much every competition's canceled for like the next at least month or so.
Yeah, definitely. Every competition is definitely canceled in April, and it seems like every day there seems to be maybe every other day now. It's not as much as it was initially, but May is starting to start canceling comps as well. So it's this no comp dry spell could last for a little longer. So we'll see.
Little bit. Okay, the first one up, Michelle Emerson writes, beard competition while practicing social distancing. Come join in on the fun. That's what Michelle said. That's
exactly what Michelle Emerson sounded like. So yeah, May 2nd, the 11th annual Queen City Beard and Mustache Federation Beard and Mustache Competition. I do believe this is they're going to try to do it online. So we'll try to help those guys out and gals as much as possible, and we'll see how this online beard competition goes.
We're going to see how this online beard competition goes.
See how this online beer competition goes.
I'm gonna see how this beer competition goes online.
Lee BMG says
What does he say?
British champs still on August. Boom Heart.
Boom
There should be an
Heart.
egg on there, Lee. Where's the egg?
Where the heck is Boom Heart, England?
Boom Heart, England. It's right next to Rugby.
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Hey, we have a rising star right here. He's older though, as you can see right there. Daniel Trahan, he's a rising star. Look at that. See? Daniel has made engaging posts within the first month of joining.
All right.
This is great. Way to go, Daniel. You're a great guy. All right. Daniel writes, "Hey, everyone. Just wanted to throw a reminder out there. Even with the recent health concerns, we are still collecting donation for Deborah's Place in Chicago. We have extended the donation drive until mid-April. If you'd like to make a donation, please contact me where we can make arrangements for donation pickup. Thank you. Hashtag mad love to all of you. Hashtag Deborah's Place. Hashtag MVBCIL. Hashtag Pabas. Pabas. Yeah. So the Mad Viking Club is collecting stuff for Deborah's Place. They're looking for feminine products, full-size bottles of shampoo and conditioner, because shampoo makes hair clean and conditioner makes hair smooth and silky. Cleaning supplies and non-perishable goods, so that you won't die. You won't perish when you eat them. That's what that means.
You won't
right?
perish because that's what you do. You perish.
You perish. Here, look at this. You can do this one. You want to do this one? You have to do her voice though.
I can't. You went too far. Scroll down.
Oh,
I
right
can't
there.
see it. Oh, it's Michelle.
Oh, just Michelle.
If you guys are bored and want to say about 75,000 WTFs, please watch The Tiger King on Netflix. Thank me later. This is a whole dumpster fire. Everyone, 2020 is my year. COVID-19.
Guess what, motherfucker? That's funny. That looks like you a little bit wearing
it does. Shirt. That's what I was like. I was like, when did I get that shirt? I remember wearing it, but there I am wearing it.
That must have been when you were in prison, because that was like the fences and stuff behind you.
I do look like I'm in prison there.
That was a nice necklace.
Still look good.
You still do. All right. I posted this a little bit ago. It's the
Corona Freestyle online beard competition.
Let me do such.
Everywhere on Earth.
So this, here we go. What they wrote was with this crazy SHIT. I'm not going to say it because I don't swear on this show. Going on in the world, and many events that we were all looking forward to being canceled. The BMOTSC, which is what is that club again, Aaron? I know we know
it's mountain on the South Carolina.
It's the Bearded Men of the Sunshine Coast.
I was close.
I know. So they are going to wait. What? No, they are from the genius minds of our club member twinnies, Sarah and Donna, who are Whiskerina title holders. We present you the Corona Free Style online competition. If you want to know more about this, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You can do a $5 entry fee. 100%
up a little bit. Look at the date.
All right. So what happens is entries open on the 21st of March.
Okay. So it's not over yet.
No, they close.
Entries close April 17th. Okay. Good job, Andrew Matson. Gosh, Andrew, you're trying to make us question what we're doing. We're reporting the news here, Andrew.
We're professional broadcasters. We're wearing jackets, man. Come on.
Look, Scott even has 2 microphones and a stack of papers.
I know. I got my papers right here, so I can go like this.
Yeah,
because that's what newscasters do. And the entrant photos will be posted on the 18th of April, and winners will be announced on the 19th. That's the 19th. I sang it.
It says we will have to keep it Australia due to not knowing if we could get prizes out of the country. It literally said people of Earth.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you know what? We're still going to register, and you can just
Yeah, you can. We would do it for you.
eat
We
the
would
soap.
send you the stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we're going
Anyway.
back to talking beards.
Now that that's over.
Yeah. All right. This one, Daniel posted this one too. We went over this last week too. I think this was on from last week.
I do believe that is correct.
Yeah. And I think that's it. A little update for the cornhole tournament. They have decided in the best interest to push it back to the date. They don't have a date currently. Well, because we really can't pick a date. And then Aaron, look at what Aaron posted.
Yeah, look at those poor dudes. I guess the coronavirus got their beard, so they were nurses. I didn't look at the actual story. This is pretty much all I saw. So I was like, well, obviously they had to shave for being in the hospital. So
they did. So, and then that is all you have for the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board.
That was the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board, brought to you by BS Buttons. Look, remember, I did that.
You did that right.
Yeah. Now, so tonight we have a very normal guest. He's not very special.
He's not even a guest.
He's not even a guest anymore. Now he just comes in whenever he wants. So here he is. I'm not even going to introduce him.
Do it, and guess what? He's also wearing a nice.
Hey guys,
look at
I thought what you guys were doing, and then I was like, all right, I got one too. Let me center. I got one too. Look at this, nice and yellow. Talking beards. Where am I? Nope, this side.
There it is. Boom. Oh yeah, I got to do the same thing.
That whole camera thing, it really. Oh, I didn't get the honest Amish memo. There. I was this close.
This close. So we have Matt McClear from Beard Laws.
Beard Laws.
Sorry, I was like busy looking at like a whole bunch of other stuff. But
where am I from?
Yes. So okay, real quick.
Upstate New York.
Upstate New York. Get into the news. What is going on?
Good evening. I did the paper thing.
That's what news.
I'm Matt. This is your Talking Beard News brought to you by Beard Laws. I did not sell any of my record during these times. I know last week a couple of people were concerned that my records were gone. Maybe I was going through some hard times. Just want to clear that all up. I'm in the new studio. Hopefully it's not as echoey as the last time that we did this. New studio, new look. Just want to get that out of the way. But as mentioned last week on Beard News, Talking Beard News, that news articles that are kind of beard related are a little bit tougher to come by, but not even this little virus is going to stop us to come to you with some pretty cool news, but a little bit different of a kind of a news. Last week was educational. This week, we're going to do something a little different. One thing that keeps popping up on all of my news feeds throughout all of these are beards. So apparently I either search beard related content a little too much or Google truly is always listening. Probably a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Yep.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, probably more Google, but one thing I find truly amazing is the amount of people that are growing their beards out because of the events that are happening around us, calling them quarantine beards. I have often found that many men, when given the slightest chance or excuse, tend to grow the beard out. Why they need this chance or why they need this excuse is beyond me, but regardless, our bearded community is growing, and it's growing with some pretty big names. For instance, Will Smith has been all over social media rocking the salt and pepper beard. There's been apparently a lot of negative comments for this.
Fake. That's fake news. Sorry.
It's fake news? I saw something on his Twitter. Was it old? Well, either way.
I don't know.
Yeah, it looked pretty news. Pretty good news.
It's real, Scott.
Let me check with my research guy real quick. It's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, research guy says it's good. He was quoted saying, "I don't know why y'all act like surprised. I've been rocking a beard forever." The clip in that Instagram or Twitter feed actually had a montage of him rocking a beard in, Men in Black, Bad Boys, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and The Pursuit of Happiness. He also posted a video on Instagram saying, "Who else letting their beard grow out?" showing off his. Ben Roethlisberger, quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, also released a picture of his massive beard, and the internet does what the internet does. Started making memes and comparing him to several big bearded references, and they're pretty hilarious. Dov Kleiman, I guess, on Twitter. He's an NFL reporter. He was having a good time with this, did a whole bunch of memes, so you guys can check that out. And a lot of the headlines actually reacted to Big Ben's beard, described it as insane, massive, caveman, you name it. So another big beard that joined our bearded community. And LeBron James posted saying he looks like Tom Hanks in Castaway after growing out his quarantine beard. Personally, I think it was a bit of an overreaction, kind of like when he tried to copyright Taco Tuesday. It's one of my favorite things, LeBron, so don't ruin it for me. I need my Taco Tuesdays. But the sun.co.uk did an article recently of something that I wanted to do, but they beat me to the punch. They took a handful of famous celebrities and put beards on them, saying this is how they will look with bushy beards and after being quarantined. They show a couple, as they say, football stars and put some nice-looking beards on them. Paul Pogba is rocking a big red beard. Ronaldo's rocking a nice little beard. My personal favorite is Moran Fellaini and his longer style beard. There are a handful of others, as he's showing right here. That one's pretty good, right?
No, it's not. It looks really fake.
Well, yeah, I mean, if not even real, it would be nice.
That's like your beard. Not saying that your beard looks fake.
Yeah, but it's a full beard, so it's nice, right? Automatically gets one extra point.
Full beard, so it's pretty dumb.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking some celebrities and I'm going to be posting on the BS button with some of these celebrities that I choose with beards, just to show how much better they would look if they had a beard. Hopefully it puts some smiles on some people and helps, fill the void of everything that's going on. So if you want any certain celebrities with a beard, feel free to post or contact us. And I'm even going to try to put a full beard on Aaron and Scott. What do you guys think?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No.
Yeah, fine, I won't do it.
Go keep back
to you, Scott and Aaron.
Thank you, Matthew.
False news. I'm not going to do it.
Matthew. Yeah, thank you, Matthew.
All right, everyone go to beardlaws.com, check out what's going on, and we need to get moving along. So thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Have a good show.
All right. See you, Matt. All right. Are you ready?
No.
Oh.
I'm never ready.
We'll just wait then.
If you're ever ready, I'm free to lay. Did you ever hear that joke?
All right. Well, without further ado, from just right up the road in Georgia from me. I mean, super far for you because you're all the way in Ohio, basically Canada. But
I am pretty much Canada.
Yeah, but I'm pretty much, a neighbor of Georgia at this point in time. So from NASCAR on NBC, he was a former co-host on Top Gear America, and he was the host of Hyperdrive on Netflix, the one and only Mr. Rutledge Wood.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
What is going on, sir? How you doing tonight?
Man, I'm great. Thanks for having me. Matt crushed it with the news.
He always does. Record. I mean, you know that because you watch every week, so you remember. Yeah, of course.
I feel a tiny bit bad. I don't know if I have the shortest beard that's ever been on the show. Maybe like second or third shortest. But Matt's has such of a quantity and a quality, as you guys obviously know. You've really written the book on that. But I just felt like his beard news was top of the charts.
That's what he does. He tops the charts with beard news.
What a treat, man. Thank you, fellas, for having me on. This is really exciting.
Thank you. This is how we do interviews now. I have to aim it to you.
You've got your more serious stick mic vibe. Now you're okay. Now it's kind of transitioning from entertainment to hard-hitting journalism.
So that's what you do with hard-hitting journalism. You have long, skinny mics.
And we punch them.
Well, yeah, obviously. Hard-hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what you should do,
So that's the first question. Have you ever punched anybody during an interview?
I've not. I mean, there were some people in that other Top Gear that punched people over cold cuts, but they got fired. So
yeah. You learned from them.
Yeah, we learned a lot. It's funny. I've never had an interview where I've been attacked or wanted to attack the other person. Probably I'm really lucky that, if I'm holding a mic and I'm going to, either for NASCAR on NBC or some of the other fun stuff, like you mentioned, Hyperdrive, all the stuff I get to go to are really, really fun events. I will say the closest I've ever been to holding a microphone to a fight was at the Kentucky Derby the very first time I went. Have either of you ever been to the Kentucky Derby?
I have not been to the Kentucky Derby. I'm from Kentucky, but I've never been up there. We've got a buddy, Gary Faulkner. He's got a big long beard and he paints it pink and stuff like that. And I think he was there last year. Yeah. He was there last year, the year before.
The hat, Scott, is a huge component. What I will say is, if you've never been to the Kentucky Derby, imagine the craziest college party you've ever been to, but everyone is dressed up like a 1940s fashion show, just housed, absolutely wasted. And this British guy wearing a bow tie came up to me. It's also, y'all know, I wear like a pearl snap shirt if I'm at a race and jeans. Like, I never wanted to be like, oh, I wear khakis, so you should listen to me. Like, that was not my scene. And when I went to NBC, they're like, so what can you do? I was like, I can go anywhere and talk to anyone about anything. They said, okay, what can't you do? I was like, I can't wear khakis and I can't wear golf.
That's it. That's where I draw the line. I'm not wearing khakis.
100%. This was in my like initial interview. They're like, that's what you can't do. It's like, I can't do it. So I had to wear this goofy suit. And my friends at Shinesty, y'all have seen, they make some incredible suits. And so they make me these custom suits every year for the Derby. And this British dude, wasted with a bow tie, comes up and tells me that Top Gear is the worst and you're ruining the show. And he gets in my face. We have security guards because we had to be in the infield and everyone knew it was going to be a crap show. But they're like, do you want us to throw him out? And I was like, no, he's not going to remember this tomorrow. But then I looked at the security guys. I was like, I just want you all to know this is the closest. Like, he wasn't trying to swing on me, but if he had gotten like another foot closer, he would have. But security stopped him. And they're like, well, I mean, what are you going to do? I was like, let's just universally, let's never take crap from people in a bow tie. But I got a story to tell. We got to go. And he took off. But good times. Pat, what a beard he's got.
It's actually 2 beards. He shaves his chin, and so it's actually 2 beards because he thinks 2 beards is better than 1. But it actually, Chops is stupid.
Fair enough. Is this where I should answer that question from Pat?
Yeah, Go ahead.
Great question. Pat wanted to know if there going to be a Hyperdrive season 2. Love the first season. Pat, thank you for watching. It is the coolest show I've ever been a part of in motorsports. And Aaron, you were so nice to mention it. If people don't know, Hyperdrive is on Netflix. It is like Top Gear meets American Ninja Warrior. We got 28 people from all over the world that shipped their own cars in a shipping container and showed up and met them like a month later in Rochester, New York. We set up this insane track. And just like on Ninja Warrior, you know, every time you progress to the next round, it gets harder and harder and no one knows what's coming. Hyperdrive is just like that. And it is the wildest thing I've ever been a part of. So I haven't heard yet if we're going to do a season 2. I really hope we will. And this feels like a great time for people to watch stuff since we're all just sitting at home. Most of us at least. So I hope that everyone watches because it would be so cool to do it. I've had a lot of professional drivers say like, well, why don't you get me on there? We can try. I was like, yeah, let's do like a pro celebrity one where you pair somebody, you know, Jimmy Johnson, the NASCAR driver, with, you know, somebody from TV, Dak Shepard, who's doing the new Top Gear, whoever. Like, I just think it would be so cool. So Pat, thanks for watching.
So season 2, it's just going to be all professional drivers. Breaking news right here on Talking
Right?
Beard.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be.
Watching. Scott's doing the breaking news thing. Yes.
That is the breaking news thing.
Breaking news. Talking Beard just broke it right here. We're going to sell it right to TMZ as soon as this episode's over.
And you're going to let me come on there with my FJ Cruiser.
That would be awesome.
I just can't get it to drift.
Well, I can help you with that. Tire pressure is key, and then we need to just change. Is yours a 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive?
4.
Good. Oh, you're in Ohio. Sorry,
yeah.
That's an insulting question.
So
for the record, you need a 4-wheel drive in Ohio in the summer because the potholes are the worst in the nation.
They are, sir. Yes,
you are correct. I was on a hot
sir.
rod power tour there years ago in my 49 Chevy step van, and the roads are so bad that they broke my gas tank straps, and I lost my fuel tank coming down. I don't know if that's 95. I don't know what intersection.
Route 90.
Yeah, unbelievable. The shower of sparks. We didn't set it on fire. We stopped soon enough. Had to go to a Lowe's and ratchet strap that up. But man, what a place. Good times though. Love Ohio.
Yeah, it's a good place to live. Aaron, next question. I'm sure you have a really good question for me.
Yeah, I've got like 10, but I know we're not going to get through them all. How did you get started with like NASCAR interviewing and stuff? I know you didn't start out on NBC, but how did you get your start?
I went to the University of Georgia and I studied marketing because when I went there, that was the most non-specific business major. Like it's basically just talking to people, and general business was gone at that time. So I knew I had to do something. And I worked for country music television for a year, traveled all over the country for them. And I kept trying stuff. And I knew I wanted to be on TV, and I knew I wanted to talk about cars and people. But it was a Craigslist ad that a year and a half after school that I saw. And it said it was a National Motorsports Network looking for a person who could be an on-site marketing rep and an MC for all these shows. And it turned out to be for the Speed Channel. So I started in 2005 as like a glorified t-shirt tosser, and I would ride around on a golf cart, and I would tell fans, hey, here's when the shows are, come join us. And I kept telling them, hey, I really want to be on air. And they're like, all right, we'll see, maybe we'll give you a shot next year. And they did. A guy named Chris Long, we called him Muscles, gave me a shot, and sort of the rest was history. It worked, people liked it. And then a race fan, the crazy thing, Top Gear found me because a race fan, who I still don't know who it was because it got taken down, loaded up a bunch of the clips that I had done for Speed Channel onto YouTube illegally because Speed Channel didn't think that the internet was going to be a thing. Bless their hearts. Rest in peace.
They were right. I don't think this internet thing is going to take off at all.
That's cute.
Me either.
Yeah.
It's really something.
Gotta miss the Speed Channel, though.
I know. I miss it. It was so awesome. NBC Sports has done a great job at grabbing every cool motorsport thing. So I think we're taking over in that way. But yeah, this person loaded up all this stuff, and a person who ended up being our executive producer, a guy named John Hessling, was watching YouTube for everybody that had been on TV for cars in like the last 10 years in the US. And he saw something I did with John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard. And I refused to call him John. I only called him Bo. I spent most of the interview asking him questions about Daisy. And
smart.
And it turns out the guy was like, this guy's funny. Maybe we should talk to him. And then that's how I ended up with Top Gear.
I have a question for you.
Please.
Yeah. There we go. These are going to be great. These are really, really cutting edge questions from Scott.
I hope it's 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck.
Pretty much. But my first question is, did your family push you in the same direction as your older brother, Tiger, to and are you regretting that you didn't make the decision to also play golf?
You know what? I knew the Tiger had all the talent because he's a forest, right? He is woods, whereas I'm a single tree wood. I just knew I didn't have the backing. You know, I knew I didn't have what it was going to take to make it.
I wasn't aware of maybe that you just took the S off because you were jealous of his success and you didn't want to be related.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
okay.
If I didn't know we were going to get that deep. Yes, that's exactly what happened. What happened was, you know, Dad was like, hey, do you boys want to go to the golf course? And I was like, yeah. Are there golf carts? And Tiger was like, are there golf clubs? And so we kind of went our different directions.
Different. I see. Okay. This is
so
a good
did
answer.
You drive the golf cart for Tiger when he got his start, or?
Yes. And then I realized that everyone else on the tour walked, and I was like, not me. Big guy's taking off. And ironically, I live in a town that is built on 3 golf courses, and there's 100 miles of golf cart path where I live in Peachtree City, Georgia. And so I have a club car, 4-seater, 5-seater with seatbelts.
He's so
and
rich.
That's what we take our daughters to school on that. We can go to the grocery store, the bar,
awesome.
Anything. You can take a golf cart. Good research, Scott. I like your style.
Great,
Great.
thank you. I got a couple more good ones. So just
they're hard hitting questions. I kind of always wondered when you did like the Toyota the pro race.
Yes.
Did they give y'all very much lap time, or they just give you scions and tell y'all just to go for it?
Okay, legitimately, the Toyota Pro Celebrity Race is the coolest thing I've ever been a part of. I flew with the Thunderbirds, and I thought, this is unbelievable. How do you top this? And then I got invited to go do the Toyota Pro Celebrity Race. So it was at Long Beach, which you'd race through like downtown. And the cool thing for me is that Pro Celebrity Race was one of the only races as a kid that I saw and I understood, because it was people that you knew from TV and movies racing cars that you actually saw on the street. So for me, growing up in Birmingham, we didn't see stock cars riding around. I knew who, like Ari Lyondike and Mario Andretti were, but I didn't see any of those cars. But when you see Jay Leno in a Celica racing, you're like, oh, this looks really cool. And so I always said, like, one day I'm going to make it. I'm going to be in there. And I got invited in 2012, and they take you up to this school that Dan McKeever has called Fastlane up at Willow Springs, which is another legendary track. And they teach you a ton of stuff. Now, I was doing Top Gear at the time, so I was a pretty decent driver, but I was also really nervous about being the guy on a current television show about cars and racing and then wrecking out.
So much pressure on you.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Like, I line up with Adrian Brody, right?
Never heard of him.
And at the time I was like, this guy, he's kind of weird, interesting cat. But then I found out that he has a first generation Ford Lightning and a Grand National. And I was like, oh, he's legit. This guy's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron, he rode in a car with a cat.
Oh, right. Like,
what?
He was awesome. Brody, Jenner, there's all these people out there. So the first year, it's a front wheel drive Scion TC. And I qualified 4th and I finished 5th because I didn't want to wreck out. I was really smart about stuff. It was a wreck fest whole time. So I was like, please let me come back next year. So 2013, they moved to the Scion FRS. Not only did I win the pole and I won, People Magazine did an award. So I got
Sexiest
Victory
Man
Junction,
alive.
this amazing camp, right? Victory Junction got 15 grand for me winning the pole. And that's an amazing camp in North Carolina, started by my friend Kyle Petty in honor of his son, Adam Petty. But then I also won the race, which meant I got to come back in 14 as a pro. I begged him to let me come back as 15. Someone dropped out. I was able to. And then 16 was like a best of because it was the last year of the title sponsor. So I did it 5 years in a row, and just the coolest thing I've ever gotten to do.
Yeah, they were always really fun to watch. It was just like you said, it was just absolutely a wreck fest. So
Completely.
Someone in the chat, Josh Barney, wanted to know, what is your best or most favorite car you have ever driven?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That we got to drive so many cool things on Top Gear. One of my favorites, two favorites from the show that I ended up buying cars of, was a 96 Buick Roadmaster station wagon.
I freaking love that thing.
3 rows for more bros. I think that's what they say.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, just in case someone else is watching this, that's what they say. That car's incredible. The Cadillac CTSV wagon, which I ended up getting one of those. A fan stopped me leaving the Summer Olympics in Brazil in 2016, and I've been there for like a month. I don't know my name at this point. And this guy's like, "Hey, I bought my car because of you." It's a midnight 30 a.m. flight, and I'm like, "Oh, cool, man, cool." And then I'm like, "You got to ask him." I was like, "Hey, what kind of car was it?" He's like, "Oh, I got a CTSV wagon." I was like, "Oh, good for you." And he said, "Yeah, but I just leased it." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, I got to turn it in next month." "How many miles are on there?" He's like, "I don't know, 36. "What color is it? White?" I was like, "Yeah." "Can I get your email?" And he was like, "Sure." So I got that guy's email and ended up buying the car from Hendrick that sold it to him. But of ones that blew my mind and just made no sense, the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse, I think, was the one I drove. That car it was hard to process in your mind the amount of acceleration when you buried your foot, and it took just a second, and then you were gone so quickly that your mind is like, wait, what? Where is everyone going? There's a shot where I pass a Ford Explorer and the camera car was next to me, and the look on the person's face in the Ford Explorer explains all, because it's like Back to the Future. A car's here and now it's just vanished and you can't see it anymore. That's what that car is like.
It's the flux capacitor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bugattis are known for their flux capacitors.
They flux.
Well, I don't know if you know, Mr. Bugatti was actually standing on a toilet hanging a clock, and that's how he fell.
Wow.
And he got the vision.
Bugatti.
We watched Back to the Future 1 and 3 this week with our daughters. We didn't get 2, and you're probably wondering why not 2. Well,
because 2 sucked.
Well, yes and no. Yes, there's far too many similarities for right now to get into about 2 of our current times. So you can't like dig in, but 1 was $4 and 3 was free on Netflix. 2 you had to buy for $14, and I was like, y'all have done this all wrong. I'm not doing it.
My wife wants to know what's your favorite Back to the Future movie.
Okay, so that's a tough one. I mean, one is everything. That y'all know the Toyota pickup in 1985.
Oh my God.
That truck,
that truck,
dude, that thing is so awesome.
That moment absolutely shaped my life, right? Yep. And luckily for so many of us, we're like, oh, well, these trucks look really cool. And then turns out they're bulletproof and they're still on the road. And you're like, oh no, these trucks were legit. But 3 is so good and so dynamic. I remember when at the time, like 2 seemed amazing, but 2 turns out as dark as hell. So I'm gonna say 1, 3, then 2. But the hoverboard's legit. Let's give them credit. And those Air Maxes, the Air Mags, as a sneakerhead too. Oh gosh.
How many pairs of shoes do you think you have?
That's none of your business. I'll tell you right now. No,
I have like 60.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay, yeah. I bet I'm around there.
You guys are like Imelda Marcos.
Scott, it's hard to explain. I think it was because every kid that I went to elementary school with, we were like one street in the good neighborhood, but we were like the Clampetts, and every kid that I went to school with had Jordans and all this other stuff. And I didn't own a pair of anything cool like that until I was probably a senior in high school, maybe
that was me
working.
too.
And yeah, so I was like, oh, I got to get these. And now you're like, oh, this is like crack for adults. Like it's ridiculous. I got a new pair today. Some Air Max 90s are my favorite, Jordan 4s, and then Jordan 3s after that. But Air Max 90 Undefeateds, which is a cool sneaker shop in LA, and they have a couple other ones now. But I was like so jazzed about that. It's such a moment of euphoria. And then you're like, no one's going to see me wear these for the next month at least. Okay, cool.
You have social media. I mean, you're on Talking Beards tonight. There's 54,000 people watching you right now. You could have been wearing them right now.
I should have. You know what I'm wearing? This is how dorky I am and how much I'm into sneakers, Scott. Aaron will appreciate this. These are my Air Max 90s, but these are my house shoes. They've never been outside because I bought them and spilled something on them the first day in the house.
I can't wear these outside.
Yeah, I can't. They're all white. I'll just wear them inside. So I've washed them like 3 times, put insoles in them. I love them. They're like my house slippers.
That's awesome. I just have a bunch of pairs of Sanooks mostly.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, they're like they got like yoga mats for bottoms.
Oh yeah,
you're a yoga mat, Aaron.
They're super freaking comfortable.
Your face is a yoga mat, Aaron.
It is basically. Do you still have that the Civic wagon? It was like the early 80s, like 83. I thought that car was freaking awesome.
It's not as cool as your Subi wagon, so let's give credit where credit's due.
Hey, I'm just trying to rebuild it.
Do you still have that Coca-Cola sign behind you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're stupid. You shut up. That was a good question, Aaron.
Your face is
he just got rid of that Coca-Cola sign.
He said your face is a Coca-Cola sign, Aaron.
He was talking to you.
Yeah.
He said Aaron.
Yeah, the Civic wagon was really funny. I bought that because I wanted to build like a I've always been into imports. I wanted to build a kind of like airport beater car, and I got it, started working on it. I really wanted to do an S2000 swap and make that wagon rear wheel drive because it had leaf springs in the back, so I knew I could fit like a Toyota pickup rear end under it. And then I realized like that'd be a great way to hose away 15 grand. I don't have anybody to do that, so I bought my friend's Integra for $800, pulled the swap out of it, and sold the shell for $600. And then had another friend, my buddy Charles, who had a shop at the time called Mainstream. He put it all together We painted it, and then it ended up being nicer than the car I was trying to avoid driving to the airport. So it turned out really fun. That's a good car. It's somewhere. I hope it's being loved wherever it is.
That was a cool car. I like the green plaid interior. That was a excellent touch.
Thank you. Dan wanted to know if I ever finished my wife's Land Cruiser. Yeah, she's got an 85 FJ60
What
that
color?
I
What
drove
color?
around with my friend Damaris. It's like that desert tan color.
Ooh, that's nice.
4-speed. It's a 60, so it's got it's an 85. It's got maybe 145,000 miles on it, which is a baby for those. But I love it. It has working air conditioning. We drove it for that was a picture car for Southern and Hungry, which is a show I did that my buddy Guy Fieri produced. We did 2 seasons of that, and it was really fun.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, sweet guy.
You tasted them? Jeez.
Yes.
He wasn't salty.
Hey,
Sweet
Flavor
and
Town.
salty.
Yeah. He's like, bam. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's what you do when you cook things.
He's like,
That's Emerald that does bam.
oh, that's
No,
'cause the guy
he-
who throws the spices like this.
Emerald does that with the.
Oh, the Salt Bay? Yeah, also not him. But these are great. We're getting there. We're gonna whittle this down.
I thought they were all the same guy.
The guy that was on Double Dare. God.
Yeah.
I met him, Mark Summers, by the way.
Did you say physical challenge? I would have.
As soon as I met him, I was like, I'll take the physical challenge.
Did you dump slime
I
on him?
met Mark Summers. He had no slime. There was no. I did pick his nose and try to pull a flag out.
Wow.
And he was like, "This. It's not the first time this happened to me.
It's
Believe it
not
or
the
not."
first time. No.
I met him out there with Guy at Guy's Grocery Games because he was a judge for one of them, and I was like, "Sir, I don't want to seem starstruck, but you're the biggest deal I've ever seen." He was like, "It's great to meet you too. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you watching. Bye bye."
Thank you. Goodbye. Yeah,
He's amazing.
Aaron, can I ask the next question?
yeah go
Please.
ahead.
Okay. All right. Question number 2. Have you ever met NASCAR legend Dale Earnhardt Jr., whose fans affectionately call Junior? And part 2 of that question, is he more handsome in real life than he is on TV in a car? And go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Oh, great question, Scott. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I have. I have met Dale Earnhardt Jr. He is
Junior,
a
we
gem
call
of
him.
a guy. Junior, as they call him,
Yes.
Junebug. Ralph is what his wife calls him, trying to get his attention, which is funny. Amy's really fun. Junior and I, it's funny. We were not close at all when he was in the car, and I usually wasn't sent to go interview him because he's always had people he's like a little bit tighter with. But we have become good friends, and he's an awesome guy. We went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and ended up like ice fishing. It was -17 out.
That's hot.
And you can bond together with a lot of people when it's that cold. We went and played broomball, broomball is like hockey for drunk people that can't skate. And it was the greatest sport I've ever played. And we keep threatening to go back and like take our friends at some point. So, but Junior, legitimately, even more handsome out of the car. So
Whoa.
great. Yeah, great question.
I hear that the car adds 15 pounds to him.
Really? I heard that Nomex cologne, which is what they call the sex appeal that a race car driver has because their flame retardant suit is made of Nomex, is a real thing. And I can tell you it absolutely is.
See, I told you, Aaron. You didn't believe me before I told you that.
Man, I shouldn't have doubted you.
Chicks dig them.
He was telling me like 15 pounds. I'm like, no, more like 25.
Exactly.
They'll lose like 12 pounds of fluid in a race, which is fascinating.
That is wild. How many pounds of fluid do you lose during a race?
I usually am double fisting waters just to get through the race because most of the races during the summer run of NBC, we hold them on the surface of the sun. So it is
Pretty smart.
like we used to go to Fontana, aka Fontucky, out in Southern California for like Labor Day, I think it was. It was like 110 one year, and they were.
I think he melted.
He froze.
He froze. Yes, this mic does work, in case you were wondering.
Yeah, so hopefully we get Rutledge back. So
let's just stop and look at him.
Yeah,
look at him for a while.
He's just thinking really hard right now. Shannon Chicken Bread wanted to know why you were holding a mic towards him.
Because we're interviewing him.
Dork. Exactly. That's what you do when you interview someone. You hold a mic towards them.
And that's right. I bet you if you watch him on TV, he does the same thing.
He's holding a mic and then he holds it towards people. You know, that's what you do. So
yeah, and he also wears a suit jacket too. That's why we're wearing suit jackets.
Because that's what broadcasters do. They wear suit jackets. So
yeah.
Hopefully we get Rut back. If not, then that was a pretty productive episode.
The best one was,
I've got like 900 more questions, so maybe he'll come back. But he probably did that on purpose because he was done with your.
He didn't want any more of your questions. He liked my questions better.
He did. Mine were actual questions, and he wanted to answer your stupid questions.
Squeeze me. Mine were actual questions that he had actual answers for.
He did.
And that was the best part, was he had legitimate answers for my questions.
Yeah, and he was ready to answer them. So.
Well, thank you, Rutledge, for joining us. We greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your busy evening tonight. We, like we said, we had a few more questions to ask you, but we appreciate the time you did give us. So thank you very much for your time. I know it's very valuable. And so
he said he's trying to come back.
Ooh.
So we'll see.
Then we'll have to interview him again.
Yeah, then we'll just start over from the first question.
Yes. Again. Here, I'll ask him this one.
Okay. So what do you want to do now? Do you want to start into trivia?
We can.
Okay, go ahead.
And I don't know what it is. Encore. No, I don't have it.
All right. So if Rutledge pops back in, we'll just stop trivia. But I don't know as far as his internet connection goes. We'll see where that goes. So tonight, Andrew Matson has written trivia, famous car, and Rutledge trivia.
This would be good if he was here, because then he could actually answer the questions.
He would just answer them all and he'd win.
Yeah.
He would win, Honest Amish soap or whatever we're going to give away.
Well, we want you to look good, Rut.
Here we go.
We're going.
It's a special night. We'll give oil away. Look at that.
Whoa. You're so rich.
So rich.
Remember that time you said your face looked like a yoga mat?
Remember that one time that he knew what kind of car I drove?
No.
Yeah.
Remember that time when he was talking about my FJ?
So stupid.
He did.
All right. So tonight's trivia, written by Andrew Matson. Question number 1.
Good attitude, Brooks. Good attitude.
Yeah, Brooks. Yeah. What race car driver and stunt driver is Rut's co-host on Top Gear?
Ding, Super Mario Kart.
Wow. You're not supposed to answer the questions.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
You're going to win the oil.
Oil. You put oil in a car.
Okay.
It's going to treat Scoot how to drive.
Scoot. So how literal are we going to be on the spellings?
Tanner.
Because it's Tanner Faust.
Ooh. Come on, get it. You guys know what it is.
Come on, Patrick Quinn.
In there. There it is.
There it is. You Tanner Faust. Patrick Quinn.
Good job, Patrick Quinn, and your double beard.
Question number 2. What is the name of the 1971 Mustang and the 1967 Shelby GT500 cars from the Gone in 60 Seconds movies? So there was the original, and then there was the remake in the 90s, 2000s, whatever it was.
Ding. Betty and Wilma.
Not Bullet. So what is the name of the 1971 Mustang and the 1967 Shelby GT500s? There it is. Eleanor. I saw Joshua Barney. It's Barney. Joshua Barnett.
He's French. He's from France.
He is.
So I'm working on that that hot rod or whatever the other day. That was a pretty slick looking ride.
Yeah, he's got a lot of slick looking rides.
You're a slick looking ride, Aaron.
I am.
But I ain't driving you nowhere other than crazy.
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 Question number 3. What kind of car did the Bandit drive in all of his movies while outrunning Smokey?
A Band-Aid?
Yeah. What kind of car did the Bandit drive? Damn it, Brian Apodaca.
The Skull Bandit?
I can't. I'm trying to read my questions off my phone. Yeah. What kind of car did what was the Bandit? What was the car in which he drove? There it is.
Do we have a year on there? That'll work.
Yeah, we'll just go with Trans Am. That was perfectly fine. Question number who got it?
Quinn.
Patrick Quinn.
Dr.
Trans
Quinn,
Am.
the medicine woman.
The actual answer was a 1977 Pontiac Trans Am, but we will take Trans Am. Question number 4. Rutledge was born in Birmingham, Alabama, to the Birmingham Barons baseball team. Home of
That's like BS Button Beard Bulletin Board tongue twister right there.
Rutledge was born in Birmingham, Alabama, home to the Birmingham Barons baseball team. What professional team are the Barons a minor league team for? Oh, I got a 2-part for this one. Rutledge was born in Birmingham, Alabama, home to the Birmingham Barons baseball team. What professional team are the Barons a minor league team for?
Not John Stamos.
John Stamos.
Bring that. Ben Reed says the White Sox.
It is the White Sox. Who famously played for the Birmingham Barons as a 2-parter extra? Who's the most famous person that's ever played for the Barons?
John Stamos.
It was not John Stamos.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look at the answer.
But the White Sox was right.
That's because they don't have the answer. Aaron just made this one up.
Yeah, I just made this one up just now. Just now. I'm just seeing if anyone. There it is. Dan B. Michael Jordan played for the Birmingham Barons. Remember when he quit basketball?
Yes,
and went and played baseball. Went and played for the Barons.
Absolutely true.
Is that rookie card you have?
That is. Yeah, so that was Dan B with a point. Question number 5. What make of car was turned into a time machine for the Back to the Future trilogy? Look at that.
We already heard this.
I know.
That could be a bonus point.
Bugatti Veyron.
Yeah.
So what make of car?
Holly John, it's not Dolores. Barney.
Josh Barney. The make was a DeLorean.
And do you know where the DeLorean was built, the first one?
Actually, no, because this is wrong. So he put what make is the question. What make of car? So make would be DMC. DeLorean would be the model. So John Fox gets it. Even though Andrew Matson's wrong because he put make. The make is DMC. DeLorean is the model. So if you go off the question, John Fox gets it.
So no Dan B.
Nope. Not on this one. Josh Barney was the one on this one that we were going to give it to, but DeLorean was the model, not the make.
I believe the first one was made in Lakewood, Ohio.
Really?
Yes. Somebody's
That's
here.
pretty cool.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You're supposed to.
Guys, I'm
C stands for DeLorean.
so
We'll give it to
sorry.
both of them.
Giving it to both of them.
You should be. Shame on you for your behavior tonight.
So Rutledge for being a big time Hollywood movie star, your internet sucks.
spent all his money on his golf cart to take his kids to school, and he couldn't pay his internet bill.
In this sign, Coca-Cola sign.
Still not looking good.
Go spend time with your family.
Okay. Thanks for having me. You guys are the best.
All right, buddy.
Thank
Have
you.
a good night.
Thank you,
Thanks
Mr.
for having me.
Roboto. All right, see you around.
He tried.
He tried.
All right. Well, we'll just give it to both of them then, because the answer was DeLorean, but I tried to dissect the question too far. So
You're a
Whatever.
dissector. That's what they call you. They call him Aaron the Dissector. That was his nickname in high school.
there you go, Josh Barney. You got a point too. Congratulations.
Hats off.
Barney
To
is
you.
right. DMC stands for DeLorean Motor Company.
Hats off to you. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. Question number 6. What movie's plot was for Kowalski?
Kawasaki.
That's not how you spell Kawasaki. What movie's plot was for Kawasaki to drive from Denver to San Francisco in less than 15 hours in his white 1971 Dodge Challenger RT? What movie's plot was for Kawasaki to drive from Denver to San Francisco in less than Kowalski? Kowalski.
I don't know.
Oh
The
my God.
finishing point, whatever it is.
Who got it?
I
Oh.
see.
Kowalski, the character. That's the name.
Yeah, whatever.
And
Whatever. Joshua Shearer.
Gleaming the Cube with Christian Slater. That was the movie.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Question number 7. What was the name of Rutledge's 2015 History Channel show about restoring classic and underappreciated cars to their former glory?
That would be Stranger Things. Ding.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, it was.
What was the name of Rutledge's 2015 History Channel show about restoring classic and underappreciated cars from their former glory?
It's my bad. Ding.
Josh
Hitler.
Barney.
Hitler, the colored years.
Lost in transmission. Josh Barney. Question number 8.
8.
What is the name of the scariest 1958 Plymouth Fury to grace the movie screens?
But we don't talk about that car.
We don't talk about that car. What is the name of the scariest 1958 Plymouth Fury to grace the movie screens?
What is Chris Economaki in the pits? Ding.
Again.
Josh Barney's cheating.
He's just got really good connection rate tonight.
Yeah, he does. You know who doesn't have good internet connection?
Everyone else.
Rutledge.
Rutledge. There you go, Barney. You can tell everyone at work tomorrow about how much better you are than Rutledge now because you have better internet than he does.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, at least we got a good almost 30 minutes out of him. So that was really cool.
Yeah, he did it on purpose because he knew I had like 15 more questions to ask him.
Maybe.
You're supper laggy.
Yeah,
Agreed.
supper laggy.
You should ask them if they want to see me again.
Question number 9. What movie Baby Driver opens with? Okay, the movie Baby Driver opens with a red WRX STI made by which company?
Look, I'm a baby and I'm driving.
He does. He needs to go there, and then Josh Barney can paint a car for him.
That is not how you spell that,
Josh Barney.
That is not how you spell
Oh, nope. Let's see.
Holly John. Nope.
Holly John put suburb.
Suburb.
Brooke
Brooke got
Brooks.
it.
God, Josh Barney, you were so close.
He was thinking about going on vacation to Aruba.
All right, where are we at? Natalie D. Johnston.
Number 10, Josh Barney has 4. Patrick Quinn has 2. Ben, Dan, John, Joshua, and Eric will have 1.
So Barney has 4. Patrick Quinn has 2. We have 2 questions left.
Number 10's on your text
Go for it. Read it. Do it. Do it.
I gotta get to the. That's the same.
Nope, it's not.
Okay. Rutledge Wood won the 2013 Long Beach Toyota Celebrity Race with what comedian driver winning the pro event? Rutledge won the 2013 Long Beach Toyota Celebrity Race with what comedian driver winning the pro event? I saw it on there. There it is, Adam Carolla. Dan B.
Was he driving a Toyota Corolla?
Probably.
That'd be so meta, man.
I think he was driving a Scion FRS, I think.
That's how you pronounce it. Scion.
For
It's like, oh my God, I'm losing air in my tires. Be like, no, that's just the name of the car.
that's just what those cars did. They lost air.
They're like,
All right. We'll go ahead and read the last one, but Josh Barney has one trivia tonight. Tiebreaker question.
this is
What
great.
What movie featuring a 10-minute and 53-second chase through the streets of San Francisco holds the record for 8 lost hubcaps off a single 1968 Dodge Charger? My bad. 11-minute chase scene.
Yeah,
Ding. I believe that was. Hold on.
Yep, there it is. Bullet.
Josh got it anyway.
Proud of you, Josh.
It's pronounced Boulet.
Barney killed it tonight. Nobody had a chance. So if Josh Barney would not have won trivia tonight, I'd have been greatly disappointed. So, Josh Barney, you are the proud winner of trivia, and I autographed it for you. You're welcome. That's
Eric
worth
Brooks
$4
won
now.
Eric Brooks should win a prize for the best answers. They were not right, but they were funny. They made me laugh all night.
Well, Eric Brooks has chops, so we're not going to award
yeah, that's
that.
right. Yeah, I forgot.
So, yeah. Thank you, Josh Barney, for winning trivia. I mean, congratulations, Josh Barney, to winning trivia. And thank you, Andrew Matson, for
Hats
writing said trivia.
Hats off.
Yeah, hats off, buddy. I appreciate you every week, just absolutely knocking it out. And, you know, you didn't want to write Rockstar trivia, but that's okay. Because we had Rockstar trivia cards just waiting right here. And everybody loves the Seen It.
Questions
Music
we've already asked like 4 times over.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same questions over and over, but it's just because those are the ones I like. Yeah, so that's it. Also, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Tyler Hill for just absolutely killing it with the ads for the show and our cover
Patrick,
photo.
this is absolutely true.
Yeah, it was rigged. And Andrew also, he made the sweet little shares for this week. So thank you for everybody helping us out with this show. I mean, it means a lot to me that everybody pitches in and helps us out. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching it and just supporting us, because it's fun to do once, twice a week. And if, obviously, if y'all weren't supporting us, we would not continue to do it. So thank you very much to everybody that watches us. And this was an important episode, and I hope everybody had a good time. And
I did.
I did too. I don't know.
It was way more exciting than I was anticipating. Like I said, I really didn't know anything about him, and he was, dude. I could feel like he's like that guy I could just go out with like tonight and go grab a beer with, like, just yeah. I mean, he's just a normal dude and funny as shit, and like really good sense of humor. So
yeah, he seems super nice, and it would have taken me a few conversations to get to where you were with him, but it was just. I don't know. I was super nervous the whole time. So, but I'm glad you were there to bring comic relief.
They call that breaking the ice, Aaron.
We needed it. Yeah. So thank you for everybody tuning in tonight, and we greatly appreciate it. Yeah, good show. So I am Aaron D. Johnston. You can find me on all social media platforms at Aaron D. Johnston and Talking Beards on TikTok. Make sure you go to talkingbeards.com and check us out on Talking Beards YouTube page. And don't forget to check out our Twitch page because we're blowing up over there. Whew, are we?
We exploded.
We did. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Thank
zero.
you.
Yeah, Aaron, thank you. Thank you for getting Rutledge on the show today. I mean, that was an awesome grab. Just really, like I said, really just laid back guy, really cool. Couldn't have gone better, other than I wish the connection would have lasted a little bit longer, but it was still really cool though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you everyone for coming out and watching the show tonight. I mean, really lot of fun. Next episode, Eric Brooks says. I don't know yet. We haven't really discussed it. 3 episodes was a little bit tough for us for the week, so we might.
I'm going back to work Wednesday, so if I was off all week like I was last week, maybe we could do it again. But I don't know if we did a midweek episode, it would have to be earlier. So I don't know. We can discuss it and talk about it, but I won't be able to do a 8 o'clock show in the middle of the week. So
Yeah, so we'll figure something out. We'll let everyone know as soon as we do so. But like Aaron said, make sure you guys go over to talkingbeards.com, check out all the stuff over there. And thank you very, very much for watching the show tonight and supporting the show in the ways that you do and helping us and being cool, being friends, participating in, the trivia and stuff and being there in the chat room and being able to ask questions and stuff like that. Sorry, we couldn't get everyone's questions up there. It's just sometimes it's difficult to, we don't want to like ruin the flow of what's going on. So, but yeah, so talkingbeards.com, and we shall see you guys hopefully maybe one more time this week, if not next Tuesday. So guys,
see you next Tuesday.
And
don't forget to share the episode. Everybody have a good night. Okay, bye.
Share. Keep sharing it. Everyone.